Hey everyone, this is RPMan985, and I know what you're thinking. Where's Final Fantasy X Part 2? Well, that'll be Wednesday. You see, I've already had a schedule set. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, it'll be Final Fantasy XII, and Tuesday and Thursday, it'll be Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I always wanted to do this LP, and obviously, this is a favorite game, and I'm glad I bought it. Especially after I watched the movie, too. So anyway, we all know the story of Scott Pilgrim. Scott falls in love with Ramona. And unfortunately, that doesn't sit well with her 7 evil ex-boyfriends, who wants to kill him. Obviously, this is a beat-em-up game, as you could see, and Scott's gonna have to beat the crap out of all 7 evil ex-boyfriends in order for him to assure true happiness with Ramona. He'll be backed by Kim and Steven, but unfortunately I won't be playing as nobody except for Scott. So let's go on ahead and do Rough and Tough, since it's not too hard, yet not too easy. Trust me, the 7th level, it's definitely not too hard. So let's go on to the first stage. And as you can see, this game takes place in Toronto. Never been there, heard stories about it. I wish I could go, but unfortunately, expenses says otherwise. So I'm controlling Scott Pilgrim, and he has lots of moves that may just strike some nostalgia. I shouldn't be describing most of it. Basically, this is one of those beat-em-up games that you actually have to take the time to get used to when you first start it. See, I'm doing this at level 16. That's why I'm doing so well. But when you first start this game, oh my god, every last one of these mooks will kick your ass. Especially the guys who just lariated me just about 5 seconds ago. Who is he, JBL? Jesus. Anyway, I mean, you can only block once. That's the only downside of this game. And of course, you can only counter once. But after that, I'm just taking this dude to actually beat the others with him. That's awesome. Anyway, after that, enemies can just combo you like no tomorrow. And you gain experience points by the amount of damage you do to the enemy. Of course, I am in max level. And the more you... basically, the more you level up, the more moves you learn. And the more moves you learn, and the stronger your character becomes. Well, actually, leveling up only unlocks the moves. The more moves you learn, the better your chances and the better combos you pull off. Now you're going to have to increase your stats, however, by buying food and products just like in River City Ransom. Oh, and the emo kids. Why do they remind me of Double Dragon 2? Anyway, basically, you'll be punching all the mooks and kicking all the nerds and punching dogs. Yes, I am punching dogs. Animal cruelty. Don't judge. Anyway, there's also another thing. You see that star that was above that garage I just went into? Whenever you see that star, that signifies a secret entrance. So I just basically skip most of the level. Like, come back! Ah, screw it. I'll just miss out. I don't need to be spending time trying to hit those things anyway. I'm at level 16. What do I need anything else for? I mean, that's what I would say. However, there's also another reason for you to collect money. Obviously, to go shopping. And here at the shopping district, there are a lot of places where you can buy food and items. And see that... Yeah, and see that fee that you have to pay? You have to spend $504 just so you can actually get the best stuff in the game. As you can see, you have the Mystical Head, 7 Shaolin Masters, which is Mortal Kombat, Aliens vs. T-Rex, which is Alien vs. Predator, Alone and Disturbed, which is a parody of Home Alone, and I Love Your Boyfriend, which I think is the Archies. I don't know. I don't know about that one on the Mystic Head. But the Mystical Head will get you automatic 1-ups for about $4.96. And that's the benefit of purchasing that one, paying off Scott's late fees, actually. That's what I meant to say, yes. The benefit of paying off Scott's late fees is buying the best stuff in the game. Now, you can ignore that and actually go to Shockwave videos where you can get, like, level 8 and level 10, well, plus 8 and plus 8 and 10 upgrades to your stats. That's what I meant to say. Yes. And Flatiron Books will give you plus 10 to your stats. Also, you can go and buy some food. Of course, buying food will give you stats as well. And plus, some stores will allow you to take food to go. Like this one, for instance. There's nothing much of importance there. But the Espresso? I would buy those sometime. Then again, I won't. Of course, Espresso will get you in the hyper mode quickly. Then again, the higher your stats, the better chance you have of going to hyper mode. And why didn't that bus kill this mook? Seriously, the bus ran clean over him and he clipped right through like nothing happened. My god, and then you see Mrs. Chow in the background. And before anybody asked, no, I did not get Nega Scott. The only person I beat the game with in this game is Scott Pilgrim. I've been playing other games. What do you expect? Oh, and you see that mook on the bottom there? He normally gets run over by a freaking car. I'm surprised that actually did not happen this time around. So that just means more money for me. It doesn't matter. And of course, most of the money is in Canadian currency, so... which is the same in our currency, so it doesn't really matter. I think it's the same. I hope I'm not misinterpreting. But I do know what I can say. There's like 3 things I know here. Bionic Arm, Bionic Commando, Never-Ending Fantasy, Final Fantasy, and of course Speedy the Porcupine. Obviously Sonic the Hedgehog. So many video game references. And of course I didn't come here for the video game references, I came here for the Ambrosia. Which will refill my health and will completely fill my health and completely fill my Guts points. And of course Guts points will refill your health a little bit when your health has been knocked down to 0, but at the same time will allow you to pull off powerful moves. Like for Scott Pilgrim, he has the Hurricane Kick, and for Steven Stills, he has the Zero's Rekuha move, I think. Yes, he does. But me, I'm just collecting coins because in more stages, I'm going to be needing to shop around and buying some more things to go, just in case I have to use that ambrosia. And yes, those piggy banks are what you think they are. If you punch them, they will spout out money. And obviously we're in subspace in shades of Super Mario 2. I love this game. But this is one of those subspace levels where you have to go to. There's no other way to go to the boss. And speak of the devil, we're here in the boss room and everyone's dead. What a depressing band! My god, they're freaking emo! Oh, and as far as for this, I like in the movie where Matthew Pattel just came out of nowhere and tried to attack Scott Pilgrim, and Scott Pilgrim landed a 64-hit combo on his ass. It's freaking priceless. And of course, Scott Pilgrim blatantly ignored the email that Matthew Pattel sent him about killing him for going after Ramona. And goddammit, stupid stalls, man. I mean, stools. And demon hipster chicks. So yes, the demon hipster chicks will protect Matthew Pattel. Damn it! Urgh. Oh god! I'm not trying to get my ass kicked, folks. And that would have sucked if I'd have lost to this guy. There would have been one part, of course he didn't do it, where Matthew Pattel would have unleashed demon hipster chicks and they would have rained fire on your ass. But since he didn't, well, the area's clear. And yeah, folks, we get a Final Fantasy-style victory dance with him leaving like Mega Man. So many references. And Steven and Kim is like, really? They're doing this in public? But anyway, and I like how this actually reminds me of Super Mario World. Anyway, we're done with this episode. In the next part, we'll be taking on Area 2 in Part 2. This is RVMan985, signing out.